Okay, so we're going to start with question 6 here. Now, just to recap, we're doing simple interest. We know simple interest is the principal times by the interest rate, which we divide by 100, and times by the years that the investment's made for, or the loan. What we have now in question 6 is a bit different to what we had before, because before we were always being asked to find interest. And to do that was P times I times N. Now the difference here is that this is asking you to find the original amount, find the P. So we can rearrange this equation from I equals P times I times N to get the P by itself. So I'm going to talk this through mathematically. If you look at this and think, what the hell is she talking about? Just listen along for a minute. We're going to have the formulas all written out for us anyway. These things here are multiplying with the P. So to get rid of them, you need to divide by them on the opposite side. And so what ends up happening is you get I divided by little I times N equals P. And what we've done here is rearranged the formula. And we've made it so that P is by itself. Okay. So with that, the only other step we just have to remember is that our I always divides by 100 by itself. Oh my God, I think I spelled divide wrong. Okay, so that's always in the back of our heads. So this time, we're going to use a different formula. Okay, so this time we're going to use the principal is equal to the interest amount, which will be the dollars, divided by the I, divide that by 100, times by the N. So this is our rate, and this is our years. So if we look at question 6a, we can see we have $910 interest, 5 years, and 6.5%. So I'm going to fill in the blanks as we go along. So I've been given $910 interest. I have been able to earn this with an interest rate of 6.5%. So that's going down here. Now it's important that we remember that we're putting that over 100. And then the last thing we're doing is our N years of 5 years. Oop. Bit off there. So then, okay, so I've just got my calculator up and I'm going to go in. I'm just going to move my calculator over actually, so I can see my numbers. So we had 910 divided by 6.5 divided by 100. Oh, now, hang on. Let's change that up. I'm going to go, because I just realised that we set this up for you as a fraction. I'm going to go fraction. Now, this calculator's weird. 910 fraction, bracket, 6.5 divided by 100 times by 5. So this is saying everything on the top and everything on the bottom. There we go. We needed $70,000 initially to get that much money. That's our answer. So I'd like you to follow that process to give B a go. So we're going to have the money amount on top. We're going to have our years down the bottom. We're going to have our percentage rate down there as well. And then we're going to make sure we divide that by 100. Give 6B a go. Right, once you've given 6B a go, I'd like you to give 6C a go as well. It's the same question, they've just asked it differently. So you see here that how much would you need to invest? That is our magic word for our principal. Okay, so this formula here. Once we've done that, we'll move on to the next section.